Hi everyone, welcome back with another video. In the last video we discussed about BC PNP and different streams. In this video I'm going to discuss some of the priority occupations. If you're working within BC, there are some priority occupations that the BC government will give you a PNP approval for lower points, or they do targeted draws, which means they will just do the draw for people working in the same field, and that increases your chances of getting PNP approval. So let's get started. So there's a different stream that BC does just for healthcare workers. It's called Health Authority. So if you're working in the health department or a hospital, if you're a nurse or physician, or there's a different few different knock codes under that stream, so you are eligible for that. And there's I think four more streams which you are eligible if you are applying for the targeted pathways. The benefit of working in this field is that when you are applying for BCPNP, their draws are much lower than compared to the general draws. So let's say if the general draw is 104 or 105, then if I'm working in tech occupation and I'm eligible for that priority knock code, then my draw would be somewhere around 84 or 85. So that's a lot of difference. So if you are working someone working in those jobs, but you are not aware that your no code comes under the priority occupation, then it's something you should do a little bit of research on. But I'll basically just talk briefly about all these different streams, and then there's a plenty of no codes, so I won't be able to talk about all of them, but I will add the link and some pictures to see which no codes are eligible. So let's get started with the first one, which is childcare. Obviously, there is always demand for childcare workers or construction workers and nurses and doctors. So every province wants those people. So the first one is childcare, and the no code for that is 42202. Then the next one is construction workers. So if you are anyone working in a, let's say, iron worker or a welder or electrician or plumber, carpenter, bricklayer, heavy duty mechanic, or a crane operator, or a painter, decorator, or a floor covering installer. If you are anyone working in these streams, then you are eligible. There's more in this list. Said there's roofers or shinglers. There's people working fixing heating, refrigeration, and air conditioning mechanics. So be sure to check it out before you apply for a BCPNP. And then if you're under any of these streams, you will get priority compared to the general draw. And the next one is again healthcare. There's a different stream within healthcare. You can apply under that stream, or you can apply under this one. So basically, sometimes why people go through this stream instead of just going to the health authority, which is a whole different stream for BCPNP, is that if I, let's say I graduated from BC and I don't have experience, so I won't get more points in health authority. But if I am apply under this stream, I get points for international graduate, and I'm living in northern BC, so I will get points for regional alumni as well. So I will get more points, so I'll get more chances of getting approval for BCPNP. And when I'm talking points, I'm not sure everyone knows that or not, but BCPNP is basically a point based system, just like federal express entry. So you submit your profile, they have guidelines. According to that, they will give points to everyone. So there is no discrimination. Doesn't matter what, if you are in general, doesn't matter what you do or where you work, what you work, you will get approval. But all the different provinces have different methods of doing their PNP, and that's how BC does it. Now let's talk about healthcare workers. So if you're a psychologist, you're a chiropractor, you're a physiotherapist, you are a pharmacist, you are a dentist, you are a manager in healthcare, you are a nursing conditioner or supervisor, you are a nurse practitioner, you are a paramedical occupation, you are dental hygienist, you are a medical sonographer. there's a lot of different no codes under here. I will add that in the link or maybe in the picture so that you can go through each of them. But there's a lot of things related to medicals. So basically, nurse aide, you are working in a medical laboratory, or working as a social or community social worker. So if you're working in any of those, you are eligible for the priority occupation. The next one is obviously technology, and which is the last priority occupation list. So if you're working in any of these, and the good thing about this one is even if you have a contract based job for tech occupation, you are still eligible. But the only requirement is that your job offer, that contract should be at least 1 year, and then you should have at least 120 days remaining in your contract before you apply BC PNP. So I, I think it's a good deal for people who are working on a short contracts. Then what are the different no codes? So there's computer and information system manager, there's data scientist, there's computer system developers and programmers, there's web designers, civil engineers, mechanical engineers, chemical engineers, biological and technicians and technologists. There's computer network and web technicians. So there's uh, plenty of no codes here, and I will do the same thing. I will add the no codes and the links for people who want to read about it. And the last stream for this one is veterinary care. So there's two streams for that. The first one is 31103, that's called veterinarians. The next one is 32104, and that one is called animal health technologists and veterinary technicians. So basically that's five different priority occupations. So that's not just one occupation, there's some of them have more than 20 occupations in it. So be sure whenever you're applying for BCPNP, make sure you check out the website, because on the website you'll find this on the just the homepage. So if you go on the homepage and go through the website, you'll be able to find which no codes are eligible. So if you're working in any of the occupations, then it'll be much easier for you to get your PR. And that's all for the priority occupations. And let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Please make sure to like and subscribe.